Tribal clashes between the Lendu and Hema communities have left many people dead in the DRC's northeastern province of Ituri. The two ethnic groups have been fighting over land, cattle, and the control of mineral resources for decades. Congolese authorities have blamed most of the atrocities on a Lendu-led militia group called the Cooperative for the Development of Congo, CODECO.
We are very, very tired. Now, as a leader, if the situation still continues, we can ask to people to take in the end, to keep themselves.
But that may not be necessary. Leaders of the militia have recently agreed to lay down their arms and join a disarmament program of the government. The declaration by CODECO comes 2 months after leaders from the East African community warned all armed groups in the DRC to hold talks with the government or be defeated by a regional force. But some analysts believe the DRC is still a long way from achieving peace.
The regional forces is not a solution for this problem. Since we already have a MONUSCO over there, which has more than 20,000 soldiers, which have a mandate to fight, to establish peace by force. There is no solution which another force can come to bring.
But Kenyan President Uhuru Kenyatta, who is the chair of the East African Community, has ordered the deployment of the regional force in eastern DRC. The force is meant to disarm all groups that refuse to stop fighting. The UN peacekeeping mission in the DRC, known by its French acronym MONUSCO, has a mandate to protect civilians in the conflict zones.
What we are calling for is to diffuse these tensions, because it's in nobody's interest, in no country of the Great Lakes region's interest, to maintain instability in eastern Congo or in the neighboring countries. There are confidence measures that need to be taken so that Congo is not seen by its neighbors as a place where armed groups can find shelter.
The African Union and the United Nations have urged all armed groups to hold talks with the government. But the DRC government is unwilling to negotiate with the M23 rebels, who recently captured the border town of Bunagana. The government has labeled the group as a terrorist organization and accused neighboring Rwanda of backing them. Rwanda has denied the accusations. Security experts from the region are investigating the DRC's allegations. The UN says there are more than 120 armed groups haggling for control of the 4 eastern provinces of Ituri, North Kivu, South Kivu, and Tanganyika. The expression of willingness to lay down arms by the CODECO militia has been welcomed by many, but the emergence of the M23 rebels is a big threat that has put a strain on relations between the DRC and Rwanda. Chris Sochamringa, CGTN, Kinshasa, Democratic Republic of Congo.